What's up, fellas? Welcome to Dead Island Riptide, the semi-sequel to Dead Island. I say semi-sequel because it's not like a Dead. It's not like super legit Dead Island 2. It's just it contains many of the same assets. Just new island. The story is further progressed. You can pretty much call it a sequel, but it's not like dramatically different. It's a different jungle island, but same four characters. There's a new character, but same four characters. They crash on like a new island and progressing through there. And although it contains many of the same assets, there are also many new things involved in this, which is cool. So it's like a standalone DLC almost. There's a couple new enemies. There's a lot more mods. Just new weapons. The gun mechanics are tweaked more, so they're a little bit more viable. And there's even new guns like flare gun and the nail gun, which sounds fun. Let's see, more weapons. I saw there is weapon skills, which work the same way that they did work in Borderlands 1. If you remember from that game, the more you use the weapon type, the more you level up that skill. When that skill levels up, you gain bonus stats to that skill. Like if you use a lot of pistols, you start to get bonus stats towards pistols, like lower reload time and increased accuracy on pistols. In this game, it works like that, only it's broken down into slashing, blunt weapons, hand-to-hand, fisticuffs, and guns. The more you use guns, it levels up, and then you get different bonus perks based off of how much you use that particular weapon. So even if you don't put any points into guns, you can still level up your gun skill and be decent at it, which is really cool. There's an incentive to actually try all the different weapons. Let's see what else. Because there's a lot of like swamps and rivers and stuff. There's boats in here you can now control, which is cool, in addition to vehicles that you could ride in the first game. But water is even scarier this time around, because the zombies could just pop up from out of nowhere in the water, which is realistic to how it would be in the zombie apocalypse, because you don't know what's lurking beneath. There could be a floater under there. Let's see, new character who's more of a fisticuffs guy. He's got some really cool punching zombies skills. Let's see, there's like a new hug mechanic where you actually see all your teammates and they're all hanging around the home base, and you can train them up. And if anything attacks the base, they can protect you, or help protect the base. And then there's some other couple of new stuff I'm not too sure about, but let's hop into it. And you can import your character from the other game. They upped their level capacity to 70, whereas in the previous game it was 50, I think. And you can import your character over. Apparently I can't import my character over because I think the save in the last game was stupid copy protected, so I couldn't copy my save over from my other PlayStation, which kind of sucks, but whatever. If you don't import a character, they start you at level 15. Oh, maybe you can't. Well, let me see. Yeah, no. Dang it. Yeah, my save's on my other PlayStation, and it's again, it's stupid copyright, so you can't copy that game save over, which really bites. I hate it when the game saves are like that. Whatever, I gotta just start over. Let's see. So you got these guys. Oh, and they added a couple new skills for each character. 3 of them are the same for all characters, and then 1 or 2 are slightly different. And there's the new guy. He's good at learning weapon skills. His theory is he pulls out a bow staff and goes Donatello on the zombies. And he has special like melee things like uppercut and run kick, which is interesting. I could play as him, but I like my man, the throwing weapon, Logan.
I always thought I wasn't worth a damn. Even when I made all-pro quarterback. Even at the top of my game, leading my team to the championship, deep down, I didn't think I deserved any of it. That everything had come crashing down. Damn it if I wasn't right. But did I learn from that? Did I change who I was? Hell no. I just enjoyed wallowing in my own goddamn misery. Yeah, boo-hoo, right? Well, I'm done with that. Seeing the whole world go to hell put your own goddamn problems in perspective a little bit. I would have died at the Royal Palms for sure if good people didn't put their lives on the line for me. Not to mention what happened in Moresby in that goddamn jungle. I've seen some sick and horrible things, brother. But I've also seen people sacrifice everything for some poor soul they hardly know. When you're saving some terrified some bitch's ass, you don't have time to wallow in self-pity. There's a lesson there. Shit, I'm not exactly sure what it is. I'm not that fucking smart. But I do know one thing, man. Logan Carter ain't as big a douchebag as everybody thought he was.
Wait, what? Select one predefined. Oh, I'm just gonna do custom because I played the first game, so I know how to spend them. Yes. Sucks starting them back.
Herner, and I'm gonna tell you about the worst bloody holiday ever. I was at the Royal Palms Resort on Vinoy, working as a bodyguard for some asshole CEO. I figured once he left the island, I'd have a good week to relax on the beach, enjoy a Mai Tai or two. But no, that wasn't to be. As I woke up one morning to discover that the goddamn zombie apocalypse had arrived. A local lifeguard by the name of Cinemoy saved my life. Soon after that, I discovered I was immune to whatever this plague was. I met a few others who were immune, and somehow we were all elected to save everybody else. There was Sam B, a one-hit wonder hip-hop star from the States. Logan, an ex-football player and full-time douchebag who never missed a chance to hit on me. And Shin Mei, a sweet little hotel clerk who was as brutal with a blade as anyone I had ever seen. Together, we went to Moresby to try to gather more supplies. And from there, things really went to hell. The army tried to contain the infection, but they were bloody useless. Vinoy itself was totally isolated. It was pretty clear we were on our own. At this point, we just wanted off that goddamn island. And that's what led us to that maximum security prison. You see, some dickhead colonel by the name of Ryder White lied to get us to track down what he thought was a cure for this zombie plague. Well, that cure ended up turning White into a giant bloody maniac. Luckily, we hooked up with a prisoner who flew us out of there on the colonel's helicopter. We were off that goddamn island at last. And everyone we tried to save back on Vinoy, well, they just didn't make it. Except for that little native girl, Nerima. We spotted that naval vessel just in time, as we were just about out of petrol. We couldn't believe how lucky we were to finally find a safe haven.
Those were the events of the first game, if you are aware. Spoiler alert. But you should already knew that. So yeah, the graphics is going to be the same as the first Island because it's not like a reamp sequel. It's like Fallout New Vegas. It's the same asset, so it's gonna look the same graphics wise. But the game was more about the combat, anyways.
Get your hands off me!
What the hell?
What is going on here?
Get off me!
Get it off me! Get it off!
Simbi's like, I know where this has been. And I didn't bother fighting back.
What's with the cuffs?
Sorry, but I can't take any chances. My orders are to take you into custody and transport you to a secure quarantine area.
And who the hell are you?
Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Hardy. Don't resist and you'll be fine. We just need to be sure you don't pose
Man,
a
we
threat.
no threat. The threat's on Benor. You have any idea what's happening back there?
We have an idea. We're hoping you can help us fill in the details. Especially her.
You keep the hell away from her.
Frank Serpo. I should have guessed. Are you the one in charge of this clusterfuck? Watch yourself with this guy. This freak would sell out his own mother. If he had one.
Take the immune down to the lab. The 2 others will come with me.
Lab?
Hey, do we look like goddamn guinea pigs
I'm a
to you?
citizen of the USA, man. I got motherfucking rights.
Back off, Serpo, but just stay out of it.
What the fuck, man?
Don't do that again. 1 less immune won't make any difference. Now take him to the lab.
You may have command over Palanai, but on this ship, I'm in charge and I have my orders.
Your orders are to follow my orders, Colonel. Would you like me to call your superiors?
Ooh, he pulled the rank card.
Somebody tell me what the fuck is going on here.
Zombie apocalypse and she's still wearing heels. I think they're getting comfortable.
They have a very high tolerance, Mr. Serpo. I've already administered 3 doses.
So how much longer? You said we'd have results by now.
Sir, this is uncharted territory. We'll need another day at least.
Just be careful. We don't want him dying on us.
What about the native woman, Yerima?
That's a more complicated case. She's being taken to another location.
Don't worry. I'm keeping a close eye.
God. My head.
What the hell happened?
Motherfuckers drugged us.
Who are you?
Hey, we're talking to you.
I'm nobody, really.
You've been bitten. How long has it been?
Long enough. I guess it doesn't affect me.
So you immune too?
So it seems.
What? They plant you here to spy on us?
Right, that's why I'm beat to shit like this. It's all part of my cover.
So, they tested you too?
Yeah. I'm guessing they're trying to figure out why we're all immune to
How'd
this.
you get here?
I was a soldier before the shit hit the fan. Part of a huge humanitarian search and rescue operation. And then that civilian arrived.
Serpo.
Right. Suddenly, the military was no longer in charge, and the rescue operation was called off.
So what are they up to?
All I know is there's a naval blockade around the entire archipelago. No one's allowed in or out. Whatever the fuck is going on, there's nothing to do with humanitarian efforts. That's pretty clear.
Christ, I'm still woozy from these bloody drugs.
Damn, man, my head's killing me. Where's everybody else? They take him while I was out? Been to hell and back. Now I'm locked up in this ship. Fucking great.
This is Colonel Hardy. The ship's been compromised. If you're down in the hold, I'm opening all the cell doors.
Alright, gotta find a way out of here. Hope this tub has some life rafts.
Can't tell.
Huh. Those assholes were everywhere earlier. Now they're gone?
I can't tell if I am woozy from the drugs or if it's the ship swaying back and forth. Ah, here we go. Now, I've been told not to bother looting the ship because you lose all your items. Where's my inventory? I got nothing. I'm gonna grab it anyways, just in case. Maybe you only lose your stuff if you've imported your character. So I'm curious to experiment to see if that's the case. It still sucks that I can't import them. I wasn't able to import my character. I don't know if I like the sensitivity or not. I don't know, I'll have to figure that out. Alright, so they start off at 15. You can choose the preset thing, or you can just, if you know what to do, you can level up yourself. But yeah, here are all the progression skills, weapon skills that I was talking about earlier. For example, if I build up the more I use gun weapons, this levels up. When it gets to level 1, I would now get 10% more bullets in the magazines. If I level up to 5, less recoil for all guns. Same thing with blade weapons. If I level up to 2, they're more durable. Same thing with blunt weapons. So even if I play as Logan, who doesn't really have that many blunt skills, I can still give him blunt skills by leveling up blunt weapons by using them. So, and same thing with blade. I don't have to waste points in blade. Like if it's a, where is it? One-handed damage. Like right here, firearm damage. And instead of wasting points, skill points into firearm damage, I can just level this up, and firearms will do more damage on its own, so I can save those skill points. I think that's a really cool feature. I loved it in Borderlands 1, and it's nice that they brought it back. Alright, so you always want to put 1 point into Fury, so you have that skill. What's the next two? Bleeding. Experience isn't necessary. I can do throwing, but that's not necessary. Okay, so well, first, this is super important because throwing weapons is amazing. So when knocked down, quickly get up. Reduce damage while drunk. Oh, this is new. Yeah, this is one of the new skills that they introduced. When knocked down, you quickly get up. That actually might come in handy. This is useful too, but seeing how some of these skills reduce the cost anyways, you don't really need to do it. Oh, I kind of want to get spring. I feel like that would be useful. It's extremely crucial that you get deeper pockets, otherwise looting is going to be a pain in the butt for you. So you know what, let's get it. Let's see, stamina is useful. I love lockpicking. Although stamina is nice, throwing weapons doesn't waste stamina unless they changed it. So stamina is really not much of an issue, and that's alright, but not necessary. I love being able to loot, so. Alright, well, at least get to 30%, and then you want to get this, because this is where it unlocks Head Stomp, and Head Stomp instantly kills zombies that are on the floor. greatly, significantly reducing your combat time when you knock down zombies. Did they change anything? Blunt weapons, weapon damage. Increase damage one-handed weapons. Increases throwing range. Critical hit when throwing. This is nice, but throwing range is nice too. And let's put 1 point into this. Perform powerful wide attack while sprinting. So it's like a running drop kick, but I don't know if I need that, if I want it, because I'm not really. I'm more careful in this game. I mean, I don't rush through it, I should say. Condition of weapons deteriorate slower. A kill increases damage for 5 seconds. Decreases stamina cost. That's always useful. Although I could get just 1 point in it just so I have it. But again, I don't know. I mean, I could get it just to use it. From powerful wide attack while sprinting. Condition of weapons deteriorate slower rate. Well, you know what? Let's get 1 point in it just to see how it is. Trigger push triangle while sprinting. Alright. Oh, he throws like a shoulder tackle. And of course, kicking still wastes his stamina. Ugh. I mean, it balances the game, but it's still annoying. I miss when kicking was free.